Hello! So, I have a dark secret, a dirty dark secret to tell you guys. At least it's considered that in the world of minimalism. See, there's a rule with minimalism that I've noticed, I've seen trending, and that is no DVDs, no Blu-ray, no VCR tapes, none of that. Only do streaming. Well, I'm not gonna do that rule. I'm sorry, okay? Hear me out. Internet goes down in life, and you don't want to be bored. You want to watch a movie. It's a rainy, stormy day. The internet went out, and you want to watch a comfort show. You want to watch Twilight. I don't know what you want to watch in this scenario, but you want to watch a comfort show or maybe something spooky. You want to watch something nice. With the family, you want to bond. You want to stay in the homeroom together. You want to do this, but you can't because everything is online. Or is it? So yes, I guess I might never be considered a minimalism, person, a minimalist. But let me kind of show you what I got, okay? Maybe I can be because it's such a small collection. It's only in this cupboard. All my DVDs and Blu-ray are in this cupboard. I don't own any VCR tapes. Actually, wait, no. I own one VCR tape, and it's a Christmas movie that's really old, so no way of getting that transferred as far as I know of, but we'll see. All my DVDs are in this, except my Christmas DVDs, which are obviously with my Christmas tree. Makes sense, you unpack the tree, you unpack the DVDs. And you're probably like, what about, the internet's not always gonna be out. You could just make do until the internet comes back on. That is true, but there's also some other factors we want to take in. Like the X-Men series. No, I'm not sponsored. I love the X-Men's. Most of them are on Disney Plus, but some of them are actually R-rated. So they are not on Disney Plus, and they're kind of a search to find them. Some movies are a bit of a search to find. Some movies are very old. Like there's this movie, it's a musical. It's called Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. It is hilarious. It's a little outdated on the morals of the show. It's interesting, but the music is nice. The dancing is pretty, whatever. I love it so much, but there's no channel that I know of that has that. And so a girl's gotta have a DVD of it. So yeah. And then also different like Christmas movies. You don't want to be searching. Okay, picture this. You are a parent. And you have naggy children that are like, I want to see ... Like, let's see, I want to see Annabelle's Wish. And you're frustrated and you're looking through TV channels and through streaming platforms to find this one movie that they want to see with the talking cow or whatever. You don't want to go for that drama, do you? You want to just grab the DVD, put it in because it's all stored neatly. Maybe that's part where, I am a minimalist because everything's stored neatly, it's organized, you know where it is. And that's the thing. I want to know where Annabelle's Wish is if I got naggy children that want to see it. And it kind of works that way too. And also, like, you're lazy, you've had a long day at work. And you want to just relax. You want to watch Mamma Mia. You don't know if Netflix still has it. No, I'm not sponsored. I'm mentioning these names. I'm not saying anything bad about these companies. They're great companies and all, whatever. But you don't want to be, you've been listening to the Mamma Mia soundtrack in this mindset all day during your shift. It's been in your head playing. You've been listening to the music in your head because you can't listen to music at work. Most of us aren't able to, at least. So you want to just put it in. You want to relax. You want to order out. You want to just decompose on your couch at this point. You just want to just pop the DVD in. So there is some DVDs and Blu-ray I still own. Now, like I said, not a very minimalist viewpoint, I guess. I would say to switch from VCR tape if you're able to, if it's in your budget. And that's another thing, budget. There was no way once when Blu-ray came out that I was going to switch all my DVDs to Blu-ray. Because yes, I was born in 1997, so I have played, cassette tapes. I have, witnessed cassette tapes, CDs, now everybody's getting everything on YouTube. I've seen a lot of technology evolve. I've seen, VCR to DVD to Blu-ray to whatever, to mostly streaming. I've seen the changes, so if you are not able to financially afford to update, by means, do not update it. I don't know, I'm probably not someone that you should be taking minimalist advice from, but part of minimalism is saving money and not going out of your means and doing well for yourself and your family. So you know what? If you can make the switch from VCR, because VCR tapes are so big that they're hard to store, then I would recommend DVD. Blu-ray is kind of overpriced in my opinion, but it's starting to get cheaper because everybody's doing streaming. But switch to the platform that's easiest for you. And I'm not saying anything bad. If you want to do only streaming websites, you can. But some people, that lifestyle is not going to work. So I have this cabinet. Okay. When I saw it at, what was that store? Value Village. Yes, Value Village. I saw it, and I saw that it had a lock and key, and I'm like, oh my goodness. That's awesome. Because have you ever had a child that's taken an entire stack of your DVDs and played with it? Or took a giant stack and wanted to borrow it? Like, are you an auntie or uncle on my page listening in? If you are an auntie, uncle, or even just a parent, and you're tired of kids grabbing stacks, my kiddo that I'm raising does not have a TV in his bedroom or any technology of sorts. So he doesn't do this. But, I mean, I remember when I was a kid, I had unlimited access to television because I had a TV in my room. It's like one of those old square 1,000-pound box TVs. But I had that and VCR tapes. But I remember taking stacks and carrying them in my room and never really returning them. And in fact, I was so bad about it that I still own some of the DVDs that I took from my mom's collection and carried to my room one day and never returned. I have some of them in my cupboard. Now, am I going to return them? No. My mom watches these videos, hopefully she comments. I'm not going to return her DVDs. And I could. Well, that means I'd have to purchase new ones, and I'm selfish and awful. Plus, I did have this conversation with her, so Mom, I know you're watching. And she's totally fine with me keeping the ones that I ended up keeping when I moved out of the house. But yes, are you tired of your children losing your DVDs, breaking your DVDs, toddlers playing with them, stealing them? Yeah, so it has a lock. It has a lock and key. Now, when I did buy this, and my husband walked through the door, he did explain why some DVD cases have locks on them. I didn't know, I was naive. I was very youthful and naive, so when my husband walked through the door, and also, before he came home, I'd called my mom on FaceChat, and she started laughing at me and telling me what it was for, because I did not know that that's why people would lock their DVDs. I'm just thinking of toddlers. I'm thinking of children. I'm thinking of teenagers. I'm also thinking of myself and what I've done to my mom. So my pure innocent mind did not realize that, and had I would have sanitized the whole thing, but whatever. We are moving past it. And I'm going to show you an update I did. Because you know what? I'm not a minimalist because I have this box right here. I'm not a minimalist, I guess, in that aspect. But I made an update that is towards the minimalist mindset. And I kind of want to show you, okay? Okay, so I'm not sponsored by George. I am not. I'm just showing you what I did, okay? All the movies in this series are on Disney+. I love Disney+. I am not getting rid of that subscription anytime soon. That is a life changer, game changer. Has thousands and thousands of movies. It is amazing. But if the internet goes out, it's a stormy day, because I do live in very stormy weather, I would like to watch maybe a couple of these. This is what I had, and this is what I've created. I put all the discs of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies into one container. I bought this container on Amazon. I'm not good about sharing links. Leave a comment and like my post if you want a link, because my comment section's kind of dry right now. My comment section's kind of dry, and that's okay. But you know what? Look at this. So I put them all in here. I don't have room if I was to purchase more Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I don't have room in here, and I do not plan on it because the internet should be back up by the time I get through, like, what is it? The first 5. By the time I get through this, you know, this, the internet better be back on. So we're getting rid of this garbage. We're keeping this. And then on the same stroke of ideas, I did the same with my X-Men movie collection. My X-Men Wolverine. And I will be buying the rest of the DVDs when I find them cheap and easy. Because, like I said, some of them are R-rated and it's hard to find them. Some of them, you know, you have to search for multiple websites or you have to pay to rent. It'd be cheaper just to do a one-time buy. These, look at all these. This is like 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 DVDs into one case. I took one of the papers that was inside one of these and I made it my little label. And it is adorable, and there is room for more. So right now I have X-Men First Class, I have Dark Phoenix, because this is the order I believe they go in. Like, this is the order I would identify as them going in, like, to watch them properly. So X-Men First Class, Dark Phoenix, X-Men Apocalypse. Then we have X-Men Wolverine. Oh, I lost the label. Oh well. We have the regular X-Men, then we have X-Men 2, X-Men Last Stand. I need to buy X-Men, like the Wolverine. I need to buy Logan, and then I don't remember the name of it, but the one where they time travel, and then, well, where Logan time travels and he fixes all the problems. Need to get that on DVD. So, other than that, then that'll pretty much be my collection for now. I know they're making more movies, hopefully, maybe, who knows. And I am really excited about that. So we're gonna trade this, is what we're keeping, and all this is what we're getting rid of. So this is a lot. So we're gonna keep these two, and we are getting rid of all of this plastic. And I know I'm gonna have to figure out a way to recycle these or whatever, but we're getting rid of all of this. How many is this? Let's see here. 1, 2, oh, I'm just gonna drop everything. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so this is 12 plastic cases gone, and we're keeping, so you can see how much storage I'm gonna have. We're gonna keep this. Now, one minimalism rule is to make space, to like make it where there's breathing room in storage solutions. So I'm not going to be refilling all the space that we've made. I only buy DVDs or Blu-ray if I've seen it before and I know I like it. So if I know I like it and I've seen it before, then I'll go ahead and purchase, but I'm not gonna be, you know, digging for $5 bins of DVDs to see if, oh, maybe I'll like this. I don't do that. If I like the movie, I'll buy it. And usually I've seen it in my childhood. A lot of movies are from my childhood, or the occasional going to the movie theater as a family. It's a very nice family event, something we can all do. Or a night out with the gals going to the movie theater or something like that. That's very expensive. I don't like doing that very often. But I do have family members and friends who really enjoy that. And it's kind of like love language, you know? Some people's love language is different things, and some people's love language, I guess we can add an extra love language, which is movie theaters. We can add that to the love language. We got physical touch, movie theaters, acts of, you know, we'll just add it right in there. Movie theaters is some people's mode of love, and we sometimes got to do that because we love our friends and family now, don't we? And it's an experience. I remember the first movie I ever saw in theater. Saw my best friend of 18 years who unfortunately passed away recently. We went to see Madagascar. We were like 6 or 7, and it was amazing. It was wonderful, okay? I really want to kind of get those on DVD just because of cinematography. Whenever a new Madagascar movie comes out, I mean, I'm kind of cynical because I'm like, you did good the first time. But then at the same time, I'm excited because I want to see what's next. You know, what's next for these little animals in their zoo? What is next? Because I've been there from the beginning till the end. And that's how I feel about it. But let me show you the rest of my movies, okay? So the top rack, we have all like cartoons that are combined, you know, like box sets of cartoons. Then we have anything that's like inspirational, very vintage, or even just a little bit, you know, funny. But a lot of it is, you know, from turning to a boy to a man, a girl to a woman, very inspirational in a sense. Or just, you know, living through life together as, you know, whatever, friends. And then also the last two is because I live in a very cold climate. Sometimes these movies are a must. And then we have my Halloween collection. I keep it out all year round because we like Halloween movies all year round. See, this is what we got so far, but yes. Now we have dance and musicals. We have just the really good classic actors and actresses that we really appreciate watching their shows. We have them on this one. And then we have all the like romances, especially like paranormal romance. Next we have like all the video games and DVDs that my husband has collected over the years for himself and the kiddo. Then we have like all the action movies or action like cartoons, like the really like animes, but also more like superheroes and spies and stuff like that and whatever. And, you know, just basic TV shows. Then we have like the OG Disney movies, the classics. We have my Scooby-Doo collection, not very big. I wouldn't mind adding more to that. We have the Naruto collection, love Naruto. And then we have like cartoons and just fun kids movies on this side, some of which mostly are Disney, some are not. This is my last set of DVDs that I own, actually. Forgot to mention them. And I have them on my desk with this display because the bourbon is actually made by the two main actors. They went and started a bourbon company And I'm the only person that watches this series. It's really, truly mine. I love it so much. I've loved it ever since I was a teenager. It's been, my show. I really like it. And it makes me happy just sitting here on my desk when I'm working that I can look at it. And yeah, makes me happy.